So we're carrying on with the Mini Planet build, and now we're fitting the final parts to the body and various accessories. And I'm going to start by fitting the bonnet, the radiator to the bonnet. But these holes here, which have got to have screws in, I'm going to just open them up a little touch. They're 2mm. And I'll take them out just a touch bigger. 2.2, as it helps the little screws to go through. Just make sure they're clear all right. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I put the radiator on, and I'll line him up centrally. And there are holes in the bottom of the radiator, so the little self-tap screws should just start in. They don't need to go in very far. There's 2 in the bottom. And then there's 2 go in the back. And there should be a hole in the radiator to line it up. Right. Now to get into these ones, is you sort of have quite a long handle screwdriver. So you just get in the top there. Right, so that's the radiator on. There's a grill to go in the front and a radiator cap, and they can go on with a little spot of super glue. And I'll do those slightly later. We've got the air tank and the toolbox, and they're fitted on the side of the bonnet. I normally have the air tank on this side, but it's not really that critical. So this side I've got the little toolbox, and I'm screwing that on, putting the screw through the side of the bonnet. There's a hole in the back of the toolbox, so that should take the little screw. It's not very easy to get to at this angle, but it will go. So once we've got the toolbox and the air tank on, next thing to look at is the trim strips on the side of the cab. And they go on with split pins, and the handrail goes like so. Just to run through fitting the handrails, you need to slightly open out the split pins so they go onto the handrail. Like so. Then you need to line them up with the holes there and there. Oh, actually it's that way round. And then the trim strip, the trim has the curved bit at the front and the handrail goes towards the back. And you push the split pins through the holes and then through the hole in the cab. Press them right down. They should all line up. This one goes into the back buffer beam. And then open them up on the inside. So moving on to the other side, we've got the split pins come through. I'll open them out like so. Same again on the front one. And then I snip them off with the little side cutters, just to trim them to length. And press them down with a big screwdriver on a flat surface. Same again on the front one. Next I'm putting in the switch panel with the wiring. Well, this one's already got the wiring on it, but it's pretty straightforward. You've got the charge point, the speed control and the forward reverse, and they're all different size holes, so you can't get them mixed up. 6, 7, 8 mil. And these two little tabs on the bottom fit through the two holes in the bottom of the footplate. So it's fairly straightforward to actually get it all in. Just make sure that the tabs actually go in their little holes. Slotted right down, and then there's a hole in the front right there for a self-tap screw to hold the panel in place, and to fit the little speed control knob. It just pushes on and that gives you your speed.